welcome to Knit in the City. I am Rebecca, and today I have an episode that I have been working on for a while and that I feel really excited about. I am going to make an episode about knitting a capsule wardrobe, and I made an episode about this before, but that was more of a pattern roundup video where I picked different patterns that I found fitting for a capsule wardrobe. So if you haven't seen that, you may want to check that out. Today I am laying the foundation for making my own capsule wardrobe. And I think that it's really easy to just knit a lot of pretty things or things that are enjoyable to knit, or the popular patterns that you see everywhere. And there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but being a knitter for a long time, I have found that I now have a closet full of knitted things, and there are quite a few of those that I rarely wear, like this sweater that I'm wearing today. This is an old pattern from a Knitty magazine. It's called Thermal, and I can't really stand up here, but if I do have a picture, I will insert it. And actually this is in line with what I have found when looking through my closet and looking through all of the things that I will talk about later. So this is a low neck sweater, which I have found looks pretty good on me, but that I don't tend to either make or wear that much, at least not knitted ones. I have t-shirts that are, most of my t-shirts are actually low necked, but I think it's the combination of the warm fabric and then having my neck part exposed that is a bit counterintuitive. But enough about that. I'm wearing it today, and maybe I will be using it more in the future. We will see. I do have a lot of garments that rarely gets worn. The problem is not as big with my accessories because I unfortunately tend to lose them. Sad thing. And also I do enjoy knitting garments more than I enjoy knitting accessories, to be honest. But what I want to be doing going forward, and the reason for making this episode, is that I want to think more about the process when I choose a pattern. I want to be more intentional and not just hop on the bandwagon or whatever. So this capsule wardrobe that I want to knit for myself should be in line with my personal style. It should be made in colors that I find flattering on me. I want it, and also with shapes that are flattering on me. I want the pieces to go together, and I also want the pieces to fill a gap in my wardrobe, because I don't need another crew neck drop shoulder sweater, because there are lots of them. So I will go through all of those things and what I found while doing that. I do have some notes that I will be checking out for every now and then, because there are a lot of things that I have to say today. And I couldn't memorize all of it. I will not be talking a lot about color. I will pick colors when I choose what to knit. I have figured out that I am a summer. I don't know which summer, whether it's a light or cool or a soft, but I know for sure that I look better in cooler colors. And my worst colors are orange and warm beiges. I almost always look good in blue, unless the blues are really dark or really intense. The first thing I did was that I tried on all the clothes in my closet, which was a bit of an endeavor. And I took pictures of myself. And then I compared the pictures to figure out which silhouettes were the most flattering on me. And this is what I found. And I think that this is a really great thing to do, because I tried all different kinds of body shape systems, and I find that either I don't fit into one category very well, or it still doesn't help me with the problem. Because even if I know what lines I look good in, maybe that doesn't fit with the style that I like, or maybe, God forbid, it makes me look frumpy. So I haven't found those terribly helpful. But when I take pictures of myself and I look at the pictures, I can see what I think is more flattering or less flattering. It's easier than just looking in the mirror, because you can put all the pictures beside each other and get a pretty good idea of what is nice and what isn't. And this is, of course, my personal opinion, and other people may have other opinions. And it's also different what you find nice or not nice, of course. I have also categorized my findings into tops, bottoms, and full body. So I think if I did take pictures, I think I need to retake some pictures because some of them are a bit weird. But when I can, I will insert pictures so that you can see what I'm talking about. And you can agree or disagree. So for bottoms, I have found that straight skirts should end above the knee. That is what I find most flattering on me. With a longer skirt, it looks, especially if it's tapered, I get a carrot shape that I don't like. I think that A-line skirts are good. And with the A-line skirts, they could be longer. They could be mid-calf. I feel like I don't look good in full-length skirts, which is strange because I am very tall and I'm supposed to look good in long lines, but no, I don't like it. I do have a picture that shows you that, and I will crop out my head because the colors are also completely wrong and wash me out. So I don't want that to interfere with the way it looks. Any ruching or bunching at the waist is really bad. So I can't have like pleats or ruffles and things like that. Or can't have. I don't think it looks as good. High waists are preferable. And for tops, low necks, I feel, look better. Wrap tops are really good. V-necks. I like my upper arms to be covered. So if I have a t-shirt, I prefer a longer t-shirt sleeve to a cap sleeve. Fabric excess up top, I feel, is not very good. So even though I really like a puff sleeve, I don't think it looks good on me. Bell and balloon sleeves are fine. I can have a lot of fabric on the lower arms. I like cropped tops. I can wear longer lines if they're open, like a cardigan. And for all garments, close fitting is better than oversized, but not too tight. Horizontal stripes should be thin, unless I'm wearing the garment open. Thin fabrics are better than thick ones. Dark colors. This is a bit of a... I need to talk you through this. I like to wear dark colors because it's slimming. And it hides lumps and bumps, which I like. The problem is that as a summer, I don't look good in really dark colors. So I have to walk a thin line here. An accentuated waist is good. And like I said before, cool colors suit me better than warm. Layering is really good, unless the layers are really thick. And I should stay away from ruffles. And everyone has different opinions on what is flattering. And my findings come from looking at these pictures and comparing them. I'm not going to be a slave to any rules. Whatever feels good, I will wear. And these are obviously not rules for anyone else either. But doing this thing where you take your picture wearing different things is very eye-opening. So I can totally recommend that. But like I said, I will use these as guidelines. The next step is to figure out what is missing in my closet. I do have a lot of sweaters because I enjoy making sweaters. When it comes to bottoms, I don't have much. Not things that I bought. I'm lacking trousers and skirts a lot. I mean, I think that most of my trousers should be woven, but I feel excited about knitting myself a pair of trousers just to see what it feels like, what they look like, if this is a viable option. So I'm planning to make myself a pair of trousers this year. I would love to knit some more skirts, and they should either be short skirts or A-line skirts. I have found that there are not a lot of patterns out there that I feel like that I really want to knit. There are some, but mostly shorter skirts. So I am thinking about maybe making something up myself. I don't know, but we will see. I do need more skirts. I have found that shorts, I haven't found any pair of shorts that look good on me, so I'm just gonna move on from shorts. I don't need to wear shorts. When it comes to my upper body, I need more V-necks, both sweaters and cardigans. I have started making some. I just finished the Nordiska by Caitlin Hunter. That is a V-neck sweater. And I'm also working on the August cardigan, which is a Johanna Gerisch pattern. And this is a cabled V-neck cardigan. I don't have any vests at all. And I think a vest on top of a dress can look really nice. I think I will make myself a V-neck vest. And I do have the Lauder pattern from Rebecca Clow. That includes both cardigans, sweaters, and vests, which is great. I also need more t-shirts, a few more close-fitting sweaters, because I don't have that. I would like a mock turtleneck sweater, because I have fun, even though low necks look better, I can get away with a mock neck, I think. I don't have any blouses. Yeah, I do have the blouse number 1, but I would like some more blouses and thinner ones as well, like a silk mohair blouse or something like that. And for my all over body, that is dresses. And I have only knit myself one dress, and that is the retro button dress, which is a summer dress made in Drops Bell. I really enjoy wearing dresses. And I mean, from time to time I wear woven dresses. I would like to make myself a winter dress as well. And some more summer ones. I really enjoy the blouse number 1 that I made. And I am actually thinking of making a dress out of that. Just knit a skirt onto the blouse. I think that would look really nice. And for accessories, I do need some more hats, simple hats like the Oslo or the Musselbro. I really would like to make myself a Musselbro hat. I think I really like that it starts from the top and that it has double layers, because that is great when it's cold outside. So Nordlund also has some nice hats. I have her book, Softly Timeless Knits, and there are some nice hats in there. I would also like a big cozy hood that I can put on top of a hat when it's really cold. I like the look of that. And that could be, I want it to be a bit slouchy and oversized so that I can fit things underneath. I need some more simple mittens, like the arched gusset mittens. I did make a second pair, but I had to give it to my daughter because it turned out a bit small. And I'm sure there are other really nice mitten patterns that I could try my hand at. I would like a collar, because it's really good to put under a thicker coat, where the coat goes all the way up and you don't want like a big shawl or a scarf underneath. I started making the Vima collar, by Sari Nordlund, and I haven't finished that yet. I would also like to make a bag in the handbag style. I just need to find a nice pattern for that. And I would also like to make some fancier socks, like lace socks in lighter colors. I mean, there is a problem with light colored socks because they do get dirty right away, but they just look so nice. So I think I'm gonna do that when I again will feel like knitting socks. So the last part in this, the last bit of work that I did to figure out what to do with my closet, is to figure out my personal style. And this is by far the most difficult step. I have always felt insecure about this, and it's one thing one week and another thing the next. But what I did was that I used stylist Alison Bornstein's 3 style words, and I think this has been all over YouTube. This was very popular, and I think this is simple and it's quite accurate. But it was still hard. So what she has you do is pick 3 words to describe your style, and the first word is your realistic word. And that is, you pick the items that are most worn, in the things that you wear all the time. And then you pick a style word that all of these things have in common. And that was quite hard. And what I found, the only thing that I felt represented all of these items was dark. I showed my daughter too, and she said grunge, and I really like that. That's not bad, but I don't think it represents all of the items. It does some, not all of them. And the second word is the aspirational word. This is like your dream style, or what you want to move towards. And this was so hard. In the end, I picked feminine, which I don't really, I mean, I'm not super happy about this word, but I mean, the alternative was sexy, and that just sounds way too in your face. So yeah, I struggled with this, but in the end I picked feminine. And when I say feminine, I don't mean girly. It's more sexy than sweet. I don't like the bows and ruffles kind of thing. It's more like low necklines, close-fitting things, sweeping fabrics. Perhaps a bit dramatic is what I'm looking for. And I do like dresses and skirts. And the third word is the emotional word. So this is when you look at your favorite outfits. How do you feel when you wear them? Or how do you want your style to make you feel? And this was a lot easier because I have been struggling with feeling frumpy. And I think that the opposite of frumpy is cool or contemporary. I mean, I guess cool is kind of a cringe word, but I think you know what I mean. And when I say this, I'm not talking about wearing the latest trends, because that could obviously make you look old if you pick the wrong things. And I mean, the latest trends is also different. There are many different latest trends, and not all of them are going to look good on you. It's more like what makes me feel cool when I'm wearing it, or feel contemporary when I'm wearing it. And as easy as this was to come up with, as hard it is to find these kinds of outfits. And I have one that I really like. And I also have a few items in my wardrobe that fits the bill. And it is a tweed. The first one of those is a tweed jacket. And this just makes anything I wear look cooler. I love this tweed jacket. This is like a second-hand find. The other thing is a mini pleather skirt. And I also find that layering achieves this feeling. If you layer the right pieces, of course. But yeah, I am still struggling with this. And I also feel that the feminine and the cool are in opposition with each other. Because feminine can be a bit too sweet. I just have to be very conscious with my picks when I think about that. On the other hand, if I wear clothes that are very masculine, they have a tendency to make me look heavier, older, manly, because they take away the curves. I mean, the more masculine clothes are straighter and don't accentuate your curves, which makes me look big, which makes me feel like I look bigger, is probably what I'm trying to say here. So all of the things that I found here, I am going to use when I pick my next projects. And I think that these are helpful guidelines. I'm sure that I will knit things that don't fit the bill, because there's also the joy of knitting, which is really important. But based on what I've learned in researching for this episode, I will pick some categories of garments and accessories, and I will make pattern roundups going forward. And the first pattern roundup that I have planned to make is wrap cardigans. I really hope this didn't get too rambly. I think I have a lot of editing to do when the filming is done. But I would like to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you can use bits of this when thinking about your own knitted wardrobe. I wish you all a nice day and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!